Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to our new episode of Sister Sister. We did want to preface this video by letting you guys know this is a video that we intended to drop last season, but have saved it in the vault and are now re-releasing it. So the content in the video will stay the same. However, we did want to give you guys this quick little disclaimer and also let you know that the tarot message and the astrology almanac message for this week have been re-recorded. Okay, so Elle, tell us a little more about what we're talking about.
So, glamour magic is something I absolutely love. I think it's so fun. It's super easy to do, and there's a ton of ways to do it. But first, we're going to get into rising sign makeup. And if you don't know what your rising sign is, rising signs are your ascendant, and it is how you outwardly appear to the world. This is your sign you most often show up as upon first impressions. Your makeup is how you choose to present your face to the world. So, leaning into your rising sign, you will help to show up as the version of you that makes that first impression. Especially, makeup, your face is kind of the first thing people see upon first impression. And for this episode, I will say some of the references are considered more feminine. Anyone can wear makeup. We just want to preface that. It's just for the sake of the video, making it easier.
So, before anything, you should probably know how to calculate your rising sign. And as we said before, you can go to any astrology calculator on the web. This does require that you know your birth time and place because it'll be the most accurate that way. You can use Cafe Astrology or AstroSeek to plug in your information. Something to know that is that the rising sign changes about every 2 hours, so it's important that having your birth time and location. So,
Yeah.
if anyone wants to know, I am a Gemini rising, and L is an Aquarius rising. Yeah.
Yep.
So
So it does change every 2 hours, so make sure your birth time is accurate. But diving right into it, Aries rising. Aries are fire signs, which means that when you do your makeup, you should opt for looks that capture your energy and confidence. You'll want to choose lighter, brighter colors to emphasize your features rather than leaning into darker tones. For example, you should pick a bright red or orange lip for a pop of color rather than a vampy burgundy. And Aries rising can also lean into the glitter looks to emphasize their passion as well. Aries, go for all that glitters with gold, put on the highlight, make yourself look like a moonbeam.
Moonbeam is cute. Up next is Taurus. So, a Taurus rising's makeup should be all about perfecting a flawless base. So, it's important that you find a foundation that gives you that glowing from within feeling, plus a pigmented brush that gives you natural looking flush. Since Taurians are earth signs, opt for a more grounded color palette, meaning softer, neutral eyeshadow and a nude lip. So, naked is probably your best bet.
Yeah. Also, like the NYX lip lingeries would probably be good for you as well. Gemini rising. As a Gemini rising, you can pick out natural contrasts in your makeup looks to emphasize your adaptability. Two different tones of eyeshadow. That's going to be right up your alley. Since Geminis are an air sign, your makeup should highlight your overall flexibility and go with the flow nature. So, whether that is like using something that would be considered a little bit unconventional, but making it work with something that's more neutral, I think that's going to be your best bet.
Yeah, I could say that when I do decide to wear eyeshadow, it is very much two tones. Um, I tend to lean to for more natural looking colors just because I don't really wear makeup often anyway. But I essentially want to accentuate the features, but also make it look like it was flawless, and I just rolled out of bed. So, yeah. Up next is Cancer rising. So, Cancers are known for being soft hearted zodiac signs, and a Cancer rising will have facial features that illustrate softness. They tend to be called moon face or round for a reason. In order to best complement your features, choose rich neutral tones when doing your makeup, like taupe, mauve, and brown. From eyeshadow to lip liner, these will help your makeup reflect your internal emotionality. When you put together your base, lean into the emotional intensity that you naturally bring and opt for a pop of color in your blush.
So next we have Leo rising. As a Leo rising, we already know that you have your hair routine down to a T, that mane. That's like one of the biggest things with Leo rising. But when it comes to makeup, don't be afraid to go for that kind of similar level of drama that you would with your hair. You're a fire sign, so your makeup look should reflect with deep reds and oranges. Whether you choose to incorporate those into eyeshadow looks, blush, or lip colors is up to you. On the flip side, if you want to just focus on your mane, your hair, because that's what Leo risings are all about, and go makeup free, that also works too. If you want to make that your focal point instead. Leo risings can kind of do either.
Up next is Virgo rising, so they will look best in makeup that's natural, refined, and classic. Anything old money or clean girl inspired will be right up your alley and highlight your features as well. As an earth sign, you'll benefit from using greens, browns, and grays in your makeup looks. Just make sure to use a light hand when applying in order to communicate your knack for simplicity. Okay, Virgo, we get it. You want to be practical.
Next, we have Libra rising. Libras are known for being artistic yet indecisive, so they can afford to switch up makeup vibes pretty frequently when it comes to your day to day, though, but opt for incorporating kind of like subtle neutral shimmer for some understated excitement in the everyday. Think a pop of gold glitter on the eyelids or a soft highlighter that emphasizes your cheekbones. But Libras are probably going to be the people that like I don't know if you guys remember the 2016 makeup trends, but like they were doing a cut crease for a while and then they switched to like doing a new like big wing eyeshadow or eyeliner trend. They're very much so versatile with switching things up.
Scorpio rising signs have strong, bold features, so don't be afraid to get dramatic with your makeup look. The grunge makeup trend is right up your alley, so this means dark liner, dramatic lips, and deep shades of burgundy and purple to look great on you. If your smoky eyes aren't your thing, lean into a subtle cat eye or bold red lip to capture your inner intensity. Sounds about right. It gives bad and bold.
Next, we have Sagittarius rising. So, with Sagittarius rising, you can rock the bold eyebrows, focus on the drama for your makeup look with overlined lips or dramatic eyeliner. You'll want to keep your base more simplistic and neutral to allow for your bolder features. And from a dark red lip to face framing brows, it's gonna like really bring you together. I'm not necessarily saying 2016 Anastasia dip brows, but like don't be afraid to have them like kind of carved out some and a little bit bolder.
Next is Capricorn rising. So, Capricorn risings will want to communicate their internal seriousness and intelligence through their makeup. Since you're an earth sign, choose neutral shades of eyeshadow and blush and opt for structured looks that are both practical and timeless.
So next is Aquarius rising. This is me. So you want to complement a simple and glowy base with eye-catching accents like a colored mascara, maybe some face gems, or a brightly colored eyeshadow. Anything that is trending and deemed as quirky is right up Aquarius rising's alley. I don't do my makeup a ton anymore. I used to be like really into doing makeup, and I think this is true for like that time when I was because I would do like bold eyeshadow colors. I had like blue lipstick and like bright purple lipstick that I would wear. Like when I was like the girl that did her beat all the time, I was very quirky and different with it.
Last but not least is Pisces rising. So they are the quintessential water sign. You'll want to lean into colors that emphasize your emotional intelligence and romantic leanings. This includes soft pastels in your eyeshadow and blush, and definitely opt for a glowy base as if that's your thing. If you want to add a little extra oomph, opt for subtle falsies to emphasize your eyes.
That's a
Interesting.
little about wow. That's a little bit about your rising sign makeup. Now we're gonna get into glamour magic, which I think it's really good to pair these two things together in this episode because you can take those things from your makeup and then add it into your glamour magic routine. So, what is glamour magic? Glamour magic is a form of magic that focuses on improving a person's appearance, charisma, or overall well being. It is also often associated with the use of personal care and beauty products like makeup and skincare. However, while these are the intended use, this is not a full scope of glamour magic. In addition to being used to increase attraction, glamour magic is about developing a deeper understanding of one's own energy and subsequently how to project it. Another essential aspect of glamour magic is cultivating confidence and the deep journey of self acceptance. Through the practice of glamour magic, we can learn to appreciate our own particular brand of beauty as we tap into our personal magnetism. Ultimately, glamour magic can be used to improve our daily lives. Glamour magic can assist in embracing our most authentic selves by boosting our self confidence and strengthening our trust in our own abilities. As such, glamour magic is accessible to everyone and is not reserved for the glamorous. And I will put all of the links. That definition of glamour magic and explanation did come from a website, but I can't remember it off the top of my head because I wrote all these last week.
So up next are the types of glamour magic. So the first one is beauty magic, which is using makeup, perfume, temporary tattoos, and hair colorants to glamour your appearance. Charge with intent under a full moon or as you massage in your hair, colorant, or at the hairdressers to visualize your glow up for magnetizing desires.
So next is fashion magic. This is using clothes, accessory, and style to glamour your appearance. If your goal is to be more of a fly on the wall and not attract attention, using certain colors to help you feel more invisible to meet this goal. It also, you can use color magic in fashion magic to kind of bring in certain things. Like if you want to protect yourself, wear black. And you can also pair this with our episodes on dressing as your Venus sign or dressing as your Lilith sign.
Yes. Something that I hear a lot of people do during New Year's Eve, if you really want to know, is that people wear red underwear to attract love in the new year. Just letting you guys know.
I did that.
Anyway,
Tricks under the table too.
yeah, so there's things you can do. Next is wealth magic, which is using money, possessions, and status to glamour your appearance. If you have ever wondered how people fake it till they make it, glamour magic is one of the key tools. If your goal is to be seen as a high earner, what can you do to dress or act the part? Wear clothes that make you look and feel powerful and confident. Carry yourself with an air of authority. The more you practice, the easier it will become. It doesn't matter if you're starting with $0, glamoring and wealth will help you take those confident steps to achieving your goals.
Once again, going back to dressing for the job you want, not the job you have.
Look to Capricorn Venus.
Then we have health magic. So this is using diet, exercise, and self-care to glamour your appearance. This is things like bath rituals, affirmations for manifestation. You can enchant your food. You can, make your food with intention based on the spices that you're using, and also like, help with absorption of vitamins if you're taking any, and also, kind of focus on like a healthier glow and your self-esteem and managing your productivity levels. Utilize like walking in the city as if you're in the movie or on a catwalk to help with this too, as a double booster with exercise. Endorphins and dopamine and magic all are going to play a factor in that with the exercise.
Next is easy glamour magic for beginners. So let's start with skincare. A lot of skincare products have herbs in them, whether it's your body soap, Epsom salts for a bath bomb, or a serum. Take a look at the ingredients and match them up with the intentions of things you want to bring in.
Something else you can also do with skincare is if you make a personalized sigil for yourself and then put it on like your face in that sigil pattern, it'll help enchant you with that kind of energy. Next, we have color magic. Whether you dye your hair or paint your nails or enjoy a bold lipstick, color magic can go a long way as far as glamour magic is concerned. Look at the intentions of colors and use them when choosing your next nail color, hair color, lipstick shade, or even your clothes for the day. I always dye
Ne-
my hair using color magic.
yes, Elle can tell you what she's attracting based on what color she has. So, with the color you have now, what did you bring in or want to bring in?
So with the pink, I was working on emotional healing, and things like that, self-love, confidence, really just kind of trying to get back into feeling like my best self.
That's good. For me, I got my nails blue with the intention of bringing in a job. Obviously a lighter blue, not a darker blue. They're like a periwinkle. They need to be done now because this one broke. But essentially, my goal is to bring in a job that I absolutely love and, want to be a part of. So hopefully that will be the case soon. Next is makeup. So, similarly to our last about color magic, the possibilities with makeup are truly endless. You can enchant mascara to help you see more clearly through people. You can enchant your lipstick for people to only speak the truth to you. There's so many ways that makeup can be used in a magical setting.
Yeah, so aside from like the basic color magic or like putting your foundation on in a sigil or whatever you may be doing with these other things already, makeup can be used for very specific intentions. You know, if you're suspecting that someone is lying to you all the time, then enchant your lipstick so that people can only tell the truth to you. If you feel like someone's being fake, enchant your mascara to be able to help you see clearly through people and their BS. If you're feeling like there's a lot of, drama in your life, maybe you're going to enchant your nose highlighter to sniff out any drama that's happening. I think a lot of times people think that magic is a lot more complicated than it needs to be, and it's really not. You can do very simple things to kind of help you figure something out without doing like a crazy amount of spell work to get the same job done.
Yeah, it's not as complicated as people make it out to be. But with that being said, let's move right into our astrology almanac with Elle.
Today, the moon in Pisces will conjunct with Mercury in Pisces, which will aid you in better expression of your emotional self. Tomorrow, Venus will go retrograde in the sign of Aries, which can bring out existing issues in your relationships and cause you to get easily agitated, causing arguments. On the 3rd, Mercury enters Aries, which will make ideas and actions come to fruition. However, Mercury retrograde looms in the shadows, so be sure that what you are doing can happen fast or wait until after the retrograde period to pursue it. Rounding out the week on the 6th, we'll have a first quarter moon in Gemini. This is a time to really solidify ideas you have and make them come to fruition quickly.
Up next is tarot time.
What's the collective need to know? We got two. Two? Two. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups. So the Seven of Wands is about a struggle, a battle. You feel like you're kind of fighting against other people and yourself to be able to make any progress forward. You're trying to get forward, there's some stagnation, but then we have the Three of Cups, which is about a celebration with friends and those closest to you. So I feel like this is a battle that you're going to end up winning, but then it's going to be a celebration. Maybe it's a battle at work, a battle with schooling, just stress in life in general that you're battling, and your friends are going to come in, your family, make it all better, make you happy.
Period. And now it's time for astrology almanac. It's very interesting. Thank you for the messages, Al. And thank you all for tuning into another episode of Sister Sister. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, making sure to hit the bell button for new video updates. And also, if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, be sure to follow us there so you're also not missing out when the next episode drops. We're already almost to the end of the season, but we still have a few good episodes on the way. So be sure to keep in touch, and we will see you all soon.
The rest of the season is going to eat and leave no crumbs. So bye,
Yeah.
guys.
Peace out, y'all.